Las Vegas, Sin City, the entertainment capital of the world. A neon spectacle of glitz and glamour rising from the sands, seemingly impervious to the harsh conditions of one of the driest deserts in the world. But how can any life survive, let alone thrive, in an environment where the average rainfall is less than 5 inches per year? How did this oasis of the desert come to be? And more importantly, is it sustainable? From the outskirts of the Las Vegas Valley, the faint lights of the resorts and casinos shimmer dimly in the distance. Here, at the edge of civilization, is where the desert reigns. These cloud formations collect moisture over the Pacific Ocean and are carried by wind currents over the high Sierra Nevada mountains, spilling most of their water as rain and snowfall along the way. But those few storms that make it over the mountains inevitably end up here, trapped in the desert, unable to escape, like so many other life forms. At the end of the valley, the Las Vegas urban sprawl pushes up against the colorful sandstone formations at Red Rock Canyon. These massive formations are the remnants of an ancient fault line, and they act as a natural barrier, shielding the valley from the relentless high desert winds, while simultaneously trapping moisture-fat clouds. In the blistering heat of the summer, where temperatures approach 120 degrees Fahrenheit, rainfall evaporates before it ever reaches the ground. But in the winter, the desert cools, and the rugged, uneven terrain at Red Rock Canyon form natural water tanks, collecting rainfall in pools. Sandstone is porous, absorbing and retaining water, and fueling groundwater aquifers that stream downhill into the valley, helping to sustain life in the desert. Valley of Fire, a formidable name for the burning color of the immense rock formations scattered around this unique valley. The native Puebloan or Anasazi tribe were active in this area over the last 5,000 years. Here at Atlatl Rock, evidence of their ancient civilization can be seen in the rock carvings, or petroglyphs, they left behind. Modern Las Vegas doesn't rely on just rainfall for its needs, but these Native Americans had little choice, somehow surviving on very little water. Much of their culture has been lost to the sands of time over the millennia, but archaeologists agree that the harsh conditions of the desert eventually drove these tribes to more fertile lands. To glimpse a future Las Vegas ravaged by climate change, we only have to look barely 100 miles to the northwest. Death Valley, a barren, desolate landscape that averages less than 2.5 inches of rainfall per year. At Badwater Basin, the lowest point below sea level in the northern hemisphere, crystallized salt coats over dried mud, giving the appearance of snow. Even in the rare times that this basin floods, the extremely dry heat leads to the highest evaporation rate recorded anywhere in the world. Only the most hardened forms of life can endure this hellish environment. With the increasing scarcity of fresh water and rising global temperatures, could this inhospitable landscape be the future of the Las Vegas Valley? Only time will tell. Las Vegas Valley continues to grow exponentially, for now. Marvels of engineering like the construction of the Hoover Dam have transformed a small meadow spring in the middle of the Mojave Desert from this to this in less than 100 years. But questions remain as to whether this desert oasis can sustain this level of population and human activity. Is it as simple as stricter regulations for water usage, even though Las Vegans continue to use 30% more water per day than Los Angeles? Does the secret to sustainability lie in the surrounding geology, as seen in the sandstone rock formations at Red Rock Canyon? Or do we only have to look to the past at Valley of Fire, where the Native Americans struggled to survive and would eventually abandon their civilization? Or do we step back and reevaluate the trajectory of a possible bleak future of a waterless world like Death Valley? Millions of tourists flock to this sensitive desert oasis every year from all over the globe to have fun and be entertained, but it's up to us whether that fun can last forever.